Chapter 3. Open Disdain. Tija didn't expect any help from the people of New Hope. Their fear made it important to be aware of her surroundings. Despite her small stature, she navigated through the thick crowd with ease. However, when her father, Quinn, called for help in catching her, the man next to her seized her without a moment's hesitation. Tija suppressed a scream at the pain in her ribs as he jostled her and revealed her distaste and anger instead. Quinn was a tall man who cast a long shadow. He always seemed to wear an expression of stern accusation, and the stubble on his chin and long ponytail that hung down his back made him look even more intimidating. His square and rough face was dirtied from the labors of the day. When he noticed Tija's shadowy brown eyes and mixed expression of hatred and dread, he halted for a moment, and a look of muddied upset twisted over his face. "You're causing trouble again, aren't you?" he said as he hurried over. Tija had seen that look in his eyes before. Anger. Her head lowered, and she glared at him through her deep brown hair. Her fists clenched unconsciously as she felt the tension rise in her body. "Well?" he asked, his tone forceful. "Speak up, girl. What trouble have you brought?" It was always like this with him. He was stern, commanding, and expected Tija to follow the example of all the other children. Tija thought he expected her to assume responsibility for the past and act cowed and timid all the time. That was not her. At least, not anymore. He knelt down and grasped her shoulder, dismissing the man who had taken hold of her. Tija tried to pull away, but it was an act of futility. She knew his grasp was too strong. All the time he spent doing physical labor made him quite fit, and he was bigger than her. Another who thought that his size and strength meant he could push her around without consequence. "Silent, are you?" he said, grabbing her by the chin and lifting her face to meet his eyes directly. "I want to hear your words about it. What did you do to get those bumps?" Words that, coming from a father to a daughter, might sound innocent enough. But the intent in his voice, the vitriol and malice that whispered just behind his meaning, it was a poison that he used to try and erode her self-confidence and will. With her eyes, Tija tried to say what her words could not. If a look could kill, this would do it. Unlike Quinn, she didn't hide her feelings from the public. She openly offered disdain.